Some Kind of Monster was not planned.
It's just so weird because you guys were just supposed to film us making an album. And all of a sudden we just set our instruments down and started talking, and next thing you know, we have a movie about a really dark time in Metallica.
I'm thinking stock. Which part of that is unclear to you?
What have you been doing? Picking at me all night.
It is the best mirror we've ever had in our lives.
But what was so great about it is it was honesty and truth.
At that time, we were still struggling with individual identity within the collective and trying to figure out who we were. The presence of the cameras made us realize that we could not bullshit each other.
Lars told us that if it wasn't for the cameras, the therapy probably wouldn't have worked, because with the cameras trained upon them, it was like a truth serum.
Phil came into our lives as a professional, became more of a friend, more of a confidant.
I do think that he gets a little bit of a rough break out of this. He's sort of the villain, the bad guy in the movie, and all these sweaters and all this. I believe he prevented the band from breaking up.
He did take us to the place that we were afraid to go to. He did walk us into the fire and walked us onto the other side. He showed up at the right time.
When the film came out, it was well received by the film industry, but not so well received amongst the music world in general.
So many people in the music world felt it was too transparent. There was always this thing about the mystique and the myths and, what goes on behind these doors of the creative process is for nobody to see.
That was always like taboo,
A friend of ours, he was like, that scene where James is there with his daughter in ballet. I mean, come on, man. Hetfield, the man of metal. And I said, hey, man, I think it's a beautiful thing.
Welcome to the world premiere of Metallica Through the Never.
The long-term effects of what we went through in Some Kind of Monster showed up in Through the Never.
We are playing better than we ever were. Metallica's in better shape than we were 10 years ago.
I love the fact that bands come up on the road and say, we've learned from your movie that it's okay. It's okay to be in trouble. It's okay to have fear. It's okay to not know what you're doing. And it's okay to tell that to your brothers in your band. When your ego gets out of control, some kind of monster happens.